John, what can you tell us about the controversial goal? The goal that was waved off and then counted?
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's a controversy anymore because the same result happened, so I'll just leave it at that.
What did they tell you? What was their explanation? I'm sure we'll get into it.
Yeah, it has to do with, did the puck go backwards? There's nothing that I can see where, did he lose control? I don't think anybody really touched the puck. And honestly, I guess when I saw it live, I thought he lost control and the puck went back. So you're not supposed to be able, like the puck's not supposed to go backwards. Like once you lose it, you can't go back. And for instance, that's part of the reason why the spin around the move is not allowed anymore. But if you break down, like I looked at it again, and I don't know, it's hard to say. It's like, for instance, for you golfers out there, when you drop, it's supposed to go no closer to the hole, but you can go sideways, and you could maybe make an argument, unless there's different angles out there, that the puck went sideways instead of back. You can make that argument. So, and I think it was close, and so after watching it now, it's a toss of a coin, I guess, of what could have happened. But in the end, it all worked out. So there's, as I said, there's no controversy. But it was, looking at it live, I think they called it right. It was no goal, and then they went video review, and that's what it's there for. And you make an argument that the goal was scored, and on them, I could probably make an argument that it was a good goal too. So that's how it works.
I'll give Brady Boyd a chance to.
Yeah.
Impressed with the shot he took.
No, he's done that his whole career. He just hasn't done it in the NHL. But I've watched him do it in practice, so that was good enough for me.
Because then you have him talking about Stamkos' shot. Stamkos is talking about his shot. I guess that's what you want. Talk about Stamkos, and I don't know. Maybe it wasn't aiming, but I don't know how many guys can do that.
Well, we were talking about that in the room as well. There's not many guys in the league that can do that. And when I say not many, you're talking one hand. And even then, I don't even know if you're getting to the thumb. Like that was, special players that have special abilities like that can do that, and no bigger time than when we need it, because we clearly were leaking more in that third period.
You guys had skated so well the first couple of games, especially the second and third period. You found your way. Did Florida do something to slow you down tonight, or were you slowing yourselves down?
I don't think. I look back, played 9 periods of hockey, and I've been pretty happy. If you're going to sit here and say the first 8 periods of hockey, we've played pretty well, and we've competed really hard. But in the third tonight, Florida was a better team, and I felt we deserved to have the lead after 2. I did. I'm not so sure I felt we deserved to have the lead after 3, and we had to lean on a guy that's done that before to us, and to tie the game, because one of the benefits of having the lead is we were never that far behind, and it just takes one shot to tie it, and that's what happened. And then the shootouts,
The
pretty much anybody's game.
power play kind of struggled a bit tonight, especially
Okay.
OT power play.
Mm-hmm.
Was it just an idea that guys weren't taking shots, seemed to be trying to get a little too fancy?
Yeah, you've been around this long enough to know that's, we should turn it up a little louder. So everybody, a couple countries can hear. But sometimes that's something we fall back into that. We get a little too comfortable, and we really mandated to the players about how many shots we need, and being in the 20s is not where you want to be at. You got to be 30 plus, but when you get to your power play, and I think a big part of our success we've had is because we have been shooting pucks. But when you start getting advantage in 4 and 3s, you make an argument it's a bigger advantage than the 5-on-4, and we were just too passive, too cute, and even when we had a chance to shoot, we didn't. And we've got a bunch of guys there that they make a really good living scoring goals, and they were just way too unselfish.
Steve,